Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We are Fantasy Driven, and we're so happy to have you here. If you want to support us on any of our social medias, or you've been interested on the stories so far, check out the link in the description to our link tree, and that'll get you to all of our socials and our Discord if you would like to join to talk with the cast, or maybe look at Cassandra's journal and get a little bit of a lore drop, or some of the fabulous character written stories that we're doing now. We've implemented something that most people have, which are story prompts. So I, the DM, will, and sometimes the players, once we get that far, will post a prompt and allow you to write as much or as little as you want. And the winner of each contest will have the chance for their story to become canon in the world of Senecia. So if you want to participate in that, please check out the link in the description below. Also, in that link, you'll find link to our freaking merch. We have merch now. We have a tumbler on our Tumblr. We have shirts on our bodies. Not right now. Wait a minute. That's a terrible way to word that. I should not have said that. Anyways, we have shirts, hoodies, cups, pants, boyfriend hoodies, all sorts of crazy stuff that they would let us put on there. We have. So if that interests you, please go check out what's the site again? Ace? I forgot to ask. Teespring in our link tree, yay! This was very professional, and I'm very proud of it.
You're stealing my ace.
Alright, so back to the important bits. Where we last left off, our party was a bit out of sorts. Having been captured by the Black Bottle bandits, they found themselves being pulled in to a dangerous dungeon in the Harmrim Mountains against their will. The Black Bottle bandits said something about using them to clear it out so they can have all the treasure. But what they didn't do was disarm our heroes. So with their weapons in tow, our heroes fell into the dungeon below, defeating a pair of Troglodytes and their henchmen, before eventually coming up against a spider horde that had taken nest in the cave's deeper portion. After dispatching of all these foes, they came to a bit of an impasse, or rather a small passage. In that passage was nothing but a normal spike trap. Your average normal 5 by 10 spike trap. Nothing too dangerous if you notice it in time. And they did just that. Lirio, being the bravest or the most foolish of the bunch, took the plunge, quite literally, as it came to be that was no normal pitfall, but instead something called the Moron's Pitfall. A trap that makes an illusion of itself just in front of it to make you want to jump over it and into the actual trap. No one saw Lirio go in, though. Golgrim, Vex, and Klaude just see Lirio waving at the other side, telling them to come on, as Lirio plunges about 10 feet down. Lirio, at the start of this session, due to the Moron's Pitfall, you will take 15 damage, 11 from the spikes, 4 from the fall.
Ouch!
As Lirio lands, you see a copy of Lirio at the other side, waving you across, saying, "Come on now, don't be scared." What do you do?
Question. Can I still see the ceiling of the cavern?
You can. Everything for you looks as you would expect. You're at the bottom of a pitfall. You have spikes jabbing you from underneath. Most of them piercing the skin in your arms and legs. You managed to ball up in such a way it didn't really hit too many bones, nor did it get any of your vital organs. But your dreads are absolutely going to be torn to bits after you get out of here, and your clothes are going to need a serious mending if you actually get out of here.
Okay, may I try to get out of the pit after probably crying over my style being ruined?
You may. So as you try to get out, make me an athletics check.
Athletics?
Or unless you
Okay.
want to cast a spell to get out.
Let me try climbing first. Let's see what happens. What a lovely day to start these rolls and hopefully get out alive.
Yes, hopefully get it alive. I mean,
Well, that's an 8.
an 8? So
Yep.
you manage to place your feet on either side of a spike and start grabbing at the rocks. But it's just too slick. They planned this to be far too effective. While it didn't kill you when you fell, you don't feel like there's a way out climbing. Klaude, Golgrim, Vex, you see Lirio on the other side telling you to jump. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna take a few steps back and make a running jump.
Make a running jump. So are you using the long jump action?
Yeah.
All
I was
right.
going to say I do the same as well.
I don't know if I have anything. I think I might have something for it because of my Blood Hunter type, but we'll see.
Vex, what is
Yeah.
your strength score?
I have 17.
You actually clear it.
Oh.
So as you long jump across, your feet land on the other side of the dirt, but when you turn around, you don't see Lirio. You see Klaude and Golgrim, but no Lirio.
Can I look around to see if I find him?
Yeah. Make me a perception check.
Alright. What's my perception again? Would I have advantage on this?
I guess it would be you can use your sniffer to do this.
Oh, that's right. I have advantage on that.
Yes.
That's why I have the advantage. I completely forgot.
Yeah, you got a keen sniffer.
Yep.
That's
I
a sense
felt
of smell.
blood.
I'm sorry? What was that, Vex?
I said I got that good smell.
When you said a dice roll, for some reason I heard 16, and I was like, what?
Oh no, not yet.
I didn't see the dice go.
A ghost dice. Wait, I have advantage. Never mind.
No. Did I see them jumping over me?
You definitely saw it. So Vex, as you jump across and look around for Lirio, worried that you can't find him, you sniff the air, and you get the scent, the overpowering scent of... Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello?
Okay, good. It wasn't showing. Sorry. You get the overpowering scent of mold and mucus, and this hideous smell of sulfur mixed with eggshells, mixed with 3-day-old sewage, all mixed together in a blender and poured right up your nose.
He his nose scrunches up and he just and covers his nose.
As you cover your nose, you see a small tentacle fly from beside you, and you see another one kind of raise up over your shoulder or disappearing, seeming to go up above you.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh. Can I tell what that is?
Are you looking at it?
Yeah.
So as you look up, you see this hideous abomination, a brain with octopus tentacles with little barbs on the end, and a giant bird beak coming out about a foot across. It doesn't seem to make any attempt to attack you. It just floats in the air above you, watching. It's about 10 feet above you.
Would I know what this creature is, or?
Make me a Arcana check.
Ooh, would I have advantage on that too?
I don't think so on this.
Okay. Because it's... Yeah, Fey Fiends are undead, so...
It is none of that.
Ooh.
That's a 12.
All right. You're unaware of what it is, but it doesn't seem aggressive as of this moment.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna ignore it for now and call out to the others. I don't see Lirio. Be careful.
Question, they didn't hear me, right?
They did not.
Are there any spare rocks on the ground or something like that?
Yeah, you broke some off the wall.
Can I yeet them to the ceiling of the cave to call their attention?
So you throw it up, smashes against the ceiling, and falls back down. But
Did they see that?
To Golgrim and Klaude, it looks like the cavern collapsed a tiny bit and just a rock fell down. Vex sees it clearly, though.
Oh.
What you see, Vex, is from solid earth, a stone fly out, hit the roof, and come crashing down, but doesn't hit the floor.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
Klaude, you hear Lirio say, "Come on now, don't be scared. It's only a little jump."
Would I be able to try to make the jump too?
You may. Are you just doing a normal jump or long jumping?
Well, I saw Vex take a run and get, and I think I would try that too.
All right. What's your strength score?
5. That's my modifier.
No, what your score? So
20.
long jump.
My strength is 20.
So the long jump rules is you move 10 feet and jump a number of feet up to your strength score.
Okay, so well, my strength score is 20.
Oh yeah, you clear it, just easy peasy.
Okay, when I clear it, what do I see that Lirio's not here?
You do. And you do see that odd brain bird tentacle thing. It's moving now, closer towards the hole.
Oh god, what is that? Vex, stab it!
Can I try climbing again?
Don't know what it is. I figured one of you would.
I have no idea what that thing is.
Can I try again? Climb my way out?
Make me an athletics. Or if you would like to take the high jump action, you jump a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier.
Okay, I'll try that. But, can you repeat again how it's ruled?
Yeah, so since you're standing and you can't take a running jump, it is you jump a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier. However, it is halved because you can't take a running start up about it.
I have a 0 strength.
Then it's 3. I mean, strength score. Oh no, it is a modifier. My bad. So yeah, you would jump 3 feet exactly, which does not get you
He is
close
a
to the
tall
10-foot
boy, though.
height.
I got a 4 in acrobatics.
He is a
Poor boy.
tall boy.
4.
He
I'm
stands
8
at.
feet tall.
I was gonna say
Same
he
time
stands
with
at
this
like 8
thing.
feet.
He is very tall. Well, he did fail the acrobatics roll.
Twice.
Roll me a d20 right quick, Drawer.
I guess seeing Golgrim and Vex have success with it, and Golgrim's like outburst upon reaching the other side, Klaude is gonna follow suit and do the running jump.
Okay.
I have a strength score of 15.
15. So as you jump over to the other side, you feel your feet hit the ground, but only the balls of your feet, not the heels. As you go to place them down, you feel nothing but empty air. Although when you look beneath you, you see solid earth. I need you to make an acrobatics check.
Oh dear. Okay.
I got a 5, by the way.
Would I be able
I
to
see
reach
that.
out and grab him?
You would. Make me a. This is.
Got a
Make it
17.
athletics.
Me?
I got a 17.
The dice chose violence today for Lirio. Poor boy.
Why
This
do I
poor
have
lad.
advantage on athletics? Oh, I'm transformed.
Hello.
You keep
Stop
forgetting.
Dragon to the rescue.
Listen, there's a lot of things that come with this, okay? Yeah, I have, because I'm in my hybrid transformation, I have advantage.
All right. Roll with advantage then.
Roll those dice.
$12.
Ow.
Fortunately, so Vex, when you jump out, you go to grab Claude's hand and whiff. You don't hit it, but fortunately, Klaude is balanced enough to stand up without any help.
Okay.
So, Drawer, as you jumped to try and grab the ledge, your fingers didn't quite make it, and instead you fall on a spike again and take 2 more damage. Claude, as you get to the other side, you notice that Lirio is not here.
Can I throw another rock?
You may.
I eat one
Oh.
really strongly.
All 3 of you this time see it come out of the ground, hit the ceiling, and land, and disappear into the earth again.
Oh yeah, that also happened.
Klaude is going to let out a curse and begin to unspool the wire from his gauntlet. And he's going to look at Golgrim and Vex. I need you to ground me. Make sure I don't fall. And he's going to try and feed the wire into the space where he felt he would have fallen if he weren't so nimble. I'm trying
Right.
to give Lirio something to grab onto.
So, with this rope, Lirio, you see it come down and land, and you grab the wire, and you are able to get up without any further incident.
By the way, where's that tentacle thing?
Currently, it's floating about 10 feet above you, just minding its own business, it seems. It looks at you, but as it notices that no one seemed to be paying it any mind, it just floats away.
You just see Lyra coming out of it, struggling. Ah! I live! I think I got shish kebab 3 times. Ow!
As
Brazier-
Lirio comes out, you see about 6 or 7 puncture holes that have gone about a quarter of an inch deep. Not really in any vital places, but definitely a big wound.
Does anyone know mending?
I don't have any magic.
Klaude is going to furrow his brows and frown, and he wordlessly grabs Lirio's hand and yanks on him as if to say sit down without actually verbalizing it.
Can you reach his hand?
I would imagine
Yes.
so.
Give a little jump. I think you can do it. Like, yeah, he
As
sits
Lirio
down.
sits down, Claude's going to tap the wrist of his gauntlet so that the wire retracts on the spool. And he's gonna start doting over Lirio. You need to be more careful. You're big, but you're clumsy.
Oh, you
I
don't
can't
need to
keep
tell me.
doing this for you.
I don't need healing. Just please fix my clothes. I can fix it on my own.
Oh, hush, hush. And he waves his hand in your face as he's praying over you, his hands glowing, the like mint green of his magic that you've come to associate with him. And he touches the puncture holes and he casts Cure Wounds on you. That is a
How much damage I took from the second spike again?
Just 2 damage.
Okay.
So I'm casting Cure Wounds. I'm grabbing my modifier for the dice. You heal 11 damage.
Wow!
Max
Nice.
rolls.
Thank you.
And as he is done healing you, he flicks his tongue and goes about fussing over your garments. These are well traveled, but far from the finest I've seen. Still, though, can't very well have someone of your size running around naked. I'll fix these so they're not rags, at least. As he also casts mending on your robes.
Thank you.
So, as you calm down, you notice around you there is these odd magic symbols carved into the stone themselves. Long lines like scratch marks that were invisible until you got over here. And beneath those scratch marks rather, are 2 urns. One about the size of Klaude and about twice as wide, and one about half that size. And in both of their lids, or rather in both of their openings, there's a long tubular object that seems to be pulling this odd blue liquid from the big jar into the little jar.
Oh. That seems cool.
Do I recognize the urns at all, or the symbols?
Make me a Arcana check.
Yes, my favorite dice, a d29. That is a 14.
So you know this language to be something like infernal, but exactly what that is, I don't believe you speak infernal, do you?
I do not. I speak celestial.
Okay. So you remember it to be some sort of infernal scratchings, but exactly what it says you are unfamiliar. And the urns themselves they don't bear any markings. In fact, while there's that tube moving liquid from the big one to the little one, there is no other tube moving anything anywhere.
Ooh.
And you
Can
are
I
unfamiliar with what the blue liquid is.
Can I investigate
have
it?
I seen this? Oh,
Yeah, you're all in the same room.
Klaude frowns at the urns and the tube and the markings, and almost curses himself again. Do any of you, and he's wringing his hands, gesturing at the symbols, do any of you speak this flame tongue?
Nope.
Do I look? I'm kidding. No.
Golgrim shakes his head, but I take a peek in one of the urns. Have I ever seen this blue liquid before? Or
You
anything
haven't.
like it?
It's this pearlescent aquamarine color that once it disappears from the big urn, it goes into the little one and just disappears. There's no puddle in the bottom one, in the little one rather. It just seems to disappear. It touches the bottom and disappears.
I haven't seen this before either, have I?
Not a chance for Vex.
Fair.
Check the
Is there a way to intercept it from the opening of the tube and the urn? Like,
It's a very simple tube. It looks like it's made out of some sort of flexible material. You can pick it up and move it as you wish.
Right
Klaude
here.
would like to take a rock or something disposable in the area, if there are sticks or anything, and stick it in the goo just to see what happens.
So as you do, the rock vanishes from your hand. You can still feel it, but you can't see it.
Oh, so that's how they did it.
Interesting.
Golgrim looks at that, and then just a big smile, like on his face, as he takes his cleaver and starts trying to dip it in this liquid.
Oh no.
Before he can
Invisible.
get close enough, Klaude tosses the rock at Golgrim. Catch!
May I
Clink,
check?
it bounces off Golgrim's head.
May I check it now?
Check it for what?
I want to see if I can see any other properties of the liquid.
And how are you doing that?
Would my knowledge with herbalism and doing small potions and stuff come handy into this?
As you take a look at it, go ahead and make me a Arcana check.
May I add the proficiency bonus from the kit thing?
You may.
Hooray! So Arcana, what is it? Okay, let's see what I get. Please, dice, do not choose violence again. I would be really happy if it didn't. And I've got a natural 20! What the heck?
So you dip the vial and you get a small thumbful. You look at it. You see bits of pigment swirl around inside this turquoise. You take a drop and you put it on the ground, and that part of the ground turns invisible. You can still see the ground beneath it, but it looks like there's a little pit in the ground. As you do so, a little bit drops on yourself, but that doesn't turn invisible.
Huh.
You drop it on your
Interesting.
clothes, it doesn't change. As Golgrim sticks his cleaver in there, it's covered in this liquid, but it doesn't change.
Oh.
You know-
Klaude, watching all of this, nods slowly. It seems organic materials only. Non-living, anyway.
My axe isn't alive.
It's not organic, Golgrim.
And that rock is?
Yes?
Good point. I don't think so, buddy. Maybe
A
it only
rock
works
is
on
part
rocks.
of nature. Nature is organic.
And
I
then
stick my
phase.
hand, I stick my real hand, my real left hand in the liquid. What
I don't
happens?
You stick it in there. You feel this. If this entire tub was filled with mucus, that's what it would feel like. But
Ah,
as it pulls out, it's just thick goop, but it does not turn your hand invisible.
Golgrim.
yeah, you just a look of just disgust, just like, oh god.
Go.
I
I
start
wanna
wiping
go
it on
close.
the ground. My
Hang
hand
on, hang
trying
on.
to
No,
get
no,
it
no,
off.
not on the ground, not on the ground. And he goes close with some vials. Let me get it, please. Don't waste it. And besides, I think I've already been reckless enough for the party. Don't take my job. I don't know, but just we've been reckless enough in this only one room. And we still probably have to go the hell down for this.
Fine. Here, just get it off of me.
How much do I
You-
get?
You get about a potion bottle worth off of Golgrim's big, clumsy hand.
His big meaty claw.
So, how about we continue moving on?
All right. So there's a passage that leads a little bit further down. It's a tight squeeze, but as you get through, it opens up quite a lot into a long cavern. To your left, you can see a lit brazier burning away at some sort of fuel as it leaves no smoke, only light. Above that, barely peeking out above it in a small alcove above the fire, you see bits of tentacles sticking out.
You know what? I've learned my lesson. Yeah, may I cast Detect Magic?
Yes, you may.
You just see Lirio roughing up through his sleeves and then roughing up his hands together, and then two little golden lights come from them, and then he puts them on his eyes. What do I see?
So, in this cavern in particular, there is nothing that is super magical. There's a faint bit of magic coming from the brazier itself, but it may be just because of the smokeless fuel it's using. You're not entirely certain. But nothing else in this room in particular pings your magic radar. Actually, what's the range of that?
It's
detect.
30 feet. 30 feet.
Does
I
it
can-
go?
I mean, if I move, it moves along with me. I can stay concentrated to this up to 10 minutes.
All right. So there is actually a ping. My bad, I didn't know the range. But it comes from inside the wall. It's 15 feet beside the brazier. The magic seems tiny, nothing real important. It doesn't feel like a trap or anything, but it does feel like something is buried in this wall that is magical.
Can I sense what school of magic would that be?
Illusion.
Oh boy. Guys, do you want to scout the room first to see if there's any enemies here? Because, I know something's on that wall with magic, but I don't want to be the first one to enter and probably get the first one to be hurt. Again.
All right. So, I have received a message from beyond the veil. Vex wishes to sniff for enemies. Make me a perception check.
Sniff for other dangers.
Am I allowed to cast guidance on Vex?
You are, of course.
I would like to do so. Klaude, seeing Vex begin to pull ahead of everybody else, taps him on the thigh, and under his breath, wishes him to keep his eyes open.
Ooh.
All right. Advantage. Okay, 22. Oh, natural 20.
Wait.
Goodness.
Oh, that's a lot of 20s. You still want to roll that guidance, buddy?
I think she got it.
Make
So
it a 26. 24.
So Vex, as you sniff the air, you get the scent of, once again, this hideous mixture of those scents I described before: eggs, sulfur, 3-month-old sewage, but something else. The smell of, what is that? Gold? Gold. You smell gold in the air. Just a hint of it. But you don't smell anything that immediately tells you there is a monster nearby.
Ooh.
Other than the scent from the creature you met before that doesn't seem to be super hostile.
How? So, it's a creature with tentacles and a beak so far? Can I try to identify it?
Yeah, make me an Arcana check. So to give the description again, it looks like a giant floating brain with a bird or foot-long bird beak and these barbed tentacles coming out of the bottom.
Okay, Arcana. That's a 15.
15?
Yes.
You, through reading, you remember that there was an adventurer's log that you picked up a while back, stating something about their resident dungeon crawler having crawled up a rope before it disappeared, and the rope fell down without anyone else. That log mentioned a creature like that, and they called it a Grell. Some sort of alien creature that attacks when you're alone.
Ooh. Flip. Guys? So, that creature, apparently it likes to pick guys alone and attack them, so how about we don't separate here, huh?
Klaude just nods. All together then.
How about we go check the illusion thing on the side?
As you approach it, the ping is coming directly through the wall, about 15 feet away from the brazier and about 5 feet away from the next opening. The opening itself goes two ways, one north and one south, as it goes deeper into the complex itself. But as you walk to the wall, you can feel it just on the opposite side of the wall. But where? You feel like you're gonna have to dig for it.
Are there any other exits on the room?
There's the way you came, and then the two openings to your right. There's one that goes up, and you don't know where that goes, but you see the one that leads south leads to a big open chamber with seemingly nothing in it from this angle.
Ooh. Do I get any other signs of magic close by?
You do not.
Okay, so, which way are we picking? One of them seemed to be rather large. Well, that can possibly mean something big can also be there, but yes. Where do we
Uh,
go?
Where do I smell the goat from?
The northern path.
Just gonna point down that path, the northern path, and say, there's a hint of gold smell down that way.
Okay. Let us go then.
All right.
If
So
there's
you
gold,
leave-
that's the way we should head.
So you leave the trace of magic behind as you head north. You come to a tunnel that gets thinner and then wider towards the middle before getting thinner again. It's all very dark up here. Those of you without dark vision are having difficulty seeing, but I don't think anyone... Oh, Lirio doesn't have dark vision. Is that
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So, Lirio, you are walking blind.
I
As you
also
get-
do not have dark vision.
I do not. I have lots of things, but no dark vision. Why do you think I wear glasses?
So as you turn the corner, you just see a black tunnel going off ahead. Vex can still smell the gold, but do you want to push forward in the dark?
Who's going first?
Vex, more than likely.
Isn't
Say
Vex able
Vex
to
and
see
then
through the
Golgrim.
darkness?
Vex and then Golgrim should be the order.
Yeah.
So can Vex
Alright.
see what's up ahead?
Vex can, yes.
Can Klaude give Lirio another light halo?
Do not. Not yet, at least.
Klaude kind of pouts a little bit at not being able to, and settles for attaching a bit of the wire from his gauntlet around the hilt of Golgrim's axe.
All right. So as you all walk forward, hoping that Vex and Golgrim can lead you through the darkness, you come to a corner, and as you come around, it opens up just a tiny bit. On the opposite side, Golgrim, Vex, you see what looks to be a humanoid corpse curled up in the corner, and above him, stuck by an arrow in the wall, is a sack, and that's where the gold smell is coming from.
Oh
It's
no.
coming from that sack, but for the
But
benefit of the others, there is a dead body.
Oh.
Long
Ah.
since decayed into skeletal remains.
Is that the only room? Don't you see another door? Is this a dead end?
Seems to be a dead end.
Dead end.
Is it
Maybe.
alone?
Can I sense any magic?
Make you still get that ping from the other room,
Okay.
but no magic from in here.
Okay.
And if you would like, you can make me a perception check. Those of you that can see in here, those of you who cannot will have disadvantage.
Okay.
I
Whatever.
believe I can. I believe I have dark vision.
Oh,
Yeah,
just
I
for the
do.
funds.
So, so make a perception check.
Yes.
Let me do. Would I still have advantage for this?
If you're using your sniff snoofer.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I got a 15.
How long does your transformation last, by the way?
An hour. Would it be gone by now?
It would not, but you have about 10 minutes left.
All right. Sounds good.
Oof. So with disadvantage, I got a 16.
I got a 7.
I got a 21.
Hooray!
I can sniff real
Vex.
good.
As you push forward through the dark tunnel, you swat at a small spider web that was in the way. Each of you, let's see, Klaude and Vex, you two see that this cavern has been here for some time, but seems naturally formed, not carved like the initial tunnel was. There's no markings on what killed this person. It seems to just have been curled up in the corner, and that's how it died. There's no markings on the bones, nothing to tell you anything. There's not even any clothes or backpacks or weapons on this corpse. Just an empty pile of bones. And above it, about a foot, is a sack jabbed into the wall with an arrow.
How far up is the bag?
It's about a foot off the ground.
So the bag is a foot off the ground? Above
Yes.
the corpse?
Yeah, the corpse is laying on the ground, kind of curled up.
Oh, okay. I was picturing it like back up against the wall. So
No,
like,
it's
okay.
laying on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Both arms kind of together, both legs kind of together, almost like it was sleeping.
We can't tell what race it had been.
Make me a.
Medicine?
Yeah, make me a medicine check.
That's what my mind. That's what my mind
Oh.
goes to. Well, a 9.
Can I
It is
try
a-
even with advantage?
You would have disadvantage here, Lirio, because you cannot see.
Okay.
Um,
I can tell it has 2 legs.
Yes, it has 2 legs, 2 arms, and a humanoid size, about 5 foot something.
Yep,
The exact
that,
height you're unable to tell.
Yep, that's a person.
Are we going to grab the goat or can we leave to the other room?
Klaude feels very uncomfortable. The hairs on the back of his neck have begun to stand on end. Golgrim, Vex,
Yes.
do you see anything anywhere else? Above us, behind us?
What else can I see or find in this room?
There are
This
these thick bits of moss that are growing up the side of the wall, almost providing a blanket to the western side. Above you, you see bits of sunlight dripping in from up high, hitting the moss and this odd vegetation. It's not enough sunlight to see, but it is enough sunlight to see what they're directly on. But it does not illuminate anything more. Other than that, you don't see anything particularly special about this.
There is not much in this room. Perhaps you should use that light trick of yours.
Hey, Claude. What if you use that fancy glove of yours and snatch the sack of gold without us having actually go inside? Like they pew 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 and then pull it back to us.
You want me to what?
To use your glove thingy to the wires to grab the sack of gold from distance, so we don't have to actually step inside. Can you do it?
Is that a thing I can do?
It is
Goose?
not. It is an attack weapon. It does not do anything more than attack. Now, if you stretch out wires, you can use it to pull, but it doesn't launch and grab onto something. Not
Yeah,
yet,
I
at
didn't
least.
think So. Klaude shakes his head. Sorry, that's not within my abilities at the moment.
Okay, but I think at this rate it would be good to at least toss some light on the room ahead. See what happens.
Klaude, can I feel pebbles or small rocks at my feet?
Wait.
Yeah?
There are a dozen pebbles and small rocks and bits of vegetation that you could pick up.
Neat. Klaude is going to reach for the biggest rock that he can find that fits within his hand, and he's going to pick it up Are we still in the mouth of the tunnel?
No, you've gone way deeper in.
Oh.
Oh wait, are you talking about from the entrance or here? If you're talking about the corner you just turned, yes, you're still in the corner.
Okay, so we haven't actually entered the room with the skeleton in the bag of gold, right?
You have not, no.
Yep.
Cool. So Klaude is going to pick up the rock, and cup his hands around it, and then chuck it overhead with both hands, standing in front of Golgrim so that I don't beam him in the back of the skull with it.
Please don't.
And cast the light cantrip on it so that there is illumination inside of this cave.
Okay. So
In
as
front
the
of us.
rock bangs against the wall, the light illuminates the entire structure. You can see it's about 15 feet long by about 10 foot wide at its widest point. Coming from a small tunnel to a rounded tip. And in that rounded tip lies a skeleton with a sack of something above his head. Bits of mushrooms slink back into the wall as you illuminate the cavern.
Oh no. Now that can I check those mushrooms from afar?
They disappear into the ground.
Eh,
Do we see the thing with tentacles sitting up on the shelf now?
No, you've passed that a while ago.
Yep.
Okay, my bad.
As you are able to look at the roof now, there's nothing up there. A stray spider web, but no spider denizen. Nothing around you, nothing hiding in the brush or the vines behind you.
I just remembered something. You just see Lirio look really strongly at the sack, and then you see a light in his eyes. An idea! And then he claps his hands together as his horn starts to glow for a bit, and I cast Mage Hand!
Oh.
Mage hand. Go.
Yes. I went to grab the sack of gold.
You grab the sack. Comes off the wall. Floats to you. And now you have a sack of something in your hand.
I want to check it out.
Inside, as you open it up, there are 50 gold pieces in here, 20 silver, and 102 copper.
Ooh, we hit the jackpot! We got plenty! But did anything activate in the room?
Didn't look like it.
Okay, can we leave this claustrophobic place for now to go for a least claustrophobic other place? Please?
I suppose so. There's not much else here.
Klaude nods.
Vex, despite having the sack of gold in your hand, you still get a heavy scent of gold in this room.
Oh,
My magic still didn't do anything to check anything else? No illusions,
Nope.
nothing?
Nothing.
never mind. It still smells like there's more gold.
Ooh, there's more gold.
From the smell of it.
Can I use the mage hand to start tapping across the ground and the... Oh yeah, like the ceiling and the walls to check for any traps or stuff like that with the mage
That
hand?
would take quite a while.
Okay.
Are you sure you would like to do that?
Guys...
You can take a short rest while you do it.
I don't really feel like sitting here in this cave that long.
Can we... Is it really worth it? We already got plenty of gold. And if anything, it's weird. I don't get any magic. What could be hiding that gold? Only if the skeleton's made of gold, and then we cannot see it.
Klaude
Hmm.
presses his lips into a thin line and shakes his head. What we have is more than enough. Best not
Well,
be
obviously
greedy.
you've never been so poor you can't eat. I'm not above digging in a skeleton's insides for money.
I doubt the corpse's bones or gold.
No, he probably you don't know. People are really committed. They'll sometimes swallow their money.
Bex,
Klaude.
don't you want to give another sniff to see if you get anything more conclusive?
Klaude blinks at Golgrim slowly, and with an eerie, stillness to his face, he brings his hand up just below his own chin and starts a tiny flame inside of his palm. Make no mistake, you touch that corpse, I will make you one. Let's carry on.
Claude, how about we cool down for a bit, huh? I understand you want to keep the body safe and all, I believe, I understand, but there's no need to bring violence, even with us. Don't you think that's a little too much?
We have enough to get by. More than enough now. Besides, we have to figure out whoever or whatever is keeping us here and dismiss it. And it is obviously not going to be in the second room that we check. We
Okay,
don't have time to waste.
I'm... Let's just go.
All right.
I won't have this form for long, so we may as well make use of it.
Yep, and my magic senses will also fade out soon, so yeah.
So are you leaving the room, or are you trying to check more?
Do you want to give it a last sniff? Do you want to give it a last sniff, Bex? Like, see anything more concrete inside? Like, pinpoint somewhere the gold might be?
For clarity, Klaude is not opposed to further checking the room, just leave the corpse alone.
Okay. Try to give a better sniff.
I can try. He's gonna go give it another good sniff.
So you going
I'll give
deeper
you
in the
that.
room, or just sniffing from the mouth of the room?
That is a wonderful question.
I mean, what if we hold you, like, we lean a bit forward and then we hold you to sniff closer? You don't actually touch the room.
You didn't see
How
any
about-
traps when you poked before.
Mhm.
Nothing magical.
How about
Nothing
this?
activated when you grabbed the bag.
If something happens, get ready for a fight or two. He looks at Klaude and Lirio mostly to give me some healing. And I
Course.
step into the room.
As you step into the room, your footfall falls. And nothing happens. You enter the room without any incident.
Rude. What does my sniffer tell me?
There's a hint of gold in this room. You've definitely taken most of it, but there's still something more.
Can I tell the direction? More
Seems
or
to be
less?
coming from the corpse,
Mm.
or the arrow above it.
I'll grab the arrow. Pull it out.
You pull it out, and on the end of the arrow, you see about 3 gold coins have been pierced by the arrow. But that's not all. The arrow itself is tipped silver.
Interesting.
As you look down at the corpse, you can smell something familiar on it. The scent of a canine.
Ah. It's humanoid corpse too, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Is it
Explain.
the familiar scent of,
A canine.
I don't know, my order? The people from my order.
Still, it smells like a canine,
Hmm.
but it's humanoid. You do get 3 ruined gold coins and a silver-tipped arrow. Although the wood will need to be, or the shaft will need to be replaced.
It seems this was something a little bit more. This person was more than they let on. I
Oh?
showed them the arrow. You see this?
Yes.
If this were to strike me right now, the damage would be greater than normal.
Wait.
That corpse smells rather canine as well.
Wait. Do you count as a werewolf when you transform?
At this, Vex gives a very wolfish like grin. You see all the sharper teeth. Yes.
Sorry, because I mean, people can turn into wolves and stuff, but I actually get confused when actually werewolves because. Hang on, how can you turn into a werewolf if you're a seal? How the heck did that happen?
I met some people.
Okay, how about we leave this room? I think we might have spent too long enough here to check some doggo body and get some coin. How about we leave?
Alright. So as you take your leave of the room, coming back through the hallway, Vex, you come out of your turned form as 10 minutes have passed. And Lirio, you still get the ping of magic from whatever that source was before. You can go back the way you came, down the hall with the brazier, or into this giant open room. What would you like to do?
Sure. Well, Can I roll perception to check if I see anything what's coming from the room or here?
You may.
Okay then. Well, that's a 13.
Coming from the room, you see a powerful light source. 2, 3, 4 of them are illuminating the cavern itself. You don't see anything inside except for a dirt floor that, once you get a little bit past that, you see carved stone flooring, and the scent of still water.
Oh. Guys, do you want to keep moving on, or do you want to change paths?
To be clear, we don't know anything about you sensing magic, right?
He did
did
tell
you?
you about the illusion thing, about how we got to those 2 other doors. He just told you he felt illusion.
Klaude is going to cross his arms and nod back at the direction where Lirio felt the ping of magic. We should cover our bases before going forward.
Okay then. Let's just do this quick.
So as you go back to the ping of magic, you still feel it in the wall.
I found it through the wall.
You know, on the opposite side of this wall was where you found the corpse. But the ping didn't come from that room, it came from here.
Can I focus more to see where it's coming from? Like, I know it's from the room, but
It's coming
Inside?
from a small bit of the wall, tiny, barely the size of your forefinger. Just inside the wall. You'll have to dig to get at it, you believe.
can I take my rapier and poke at it?
You poke it, and the dirt moves a little bit.
Mm,
Definitely not the most efficient way to dig.
okay, Mr. Golgrim, do you want to dig, or do you want to let me do it?
Mr. Golgrim, sign in, please, sir.
Sir, your acceptance plan has faded, or some other term, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna try dig it out.
All right, what are you using? Your hands?
My hands.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna look at the two. In any case, be careful. I'm really scared that the ceiling might fall on us, so be prepared for the worst, okay?
So you
Oh.
dig a little bit into it. It's mostly soil, but after a certain point, you come to a bit of mud.
Ew!
Before eventually you pull it aside, and there in the muck, you find a ring that seems to be putting off the magic source,
Ooh. I grab
and the
it.
remains of a skeletal hand.
I use mage hand to delicately take the ring out of the finger.
pull it up?
Hello, sir or madam. Excuse me. I'll be taking this. I don't think I'm gonna use it anymore. Have a good day. I take the ring and then I put mud over it again to hide that we dug there.
Okay, you get the ring. It's putting off a faint bit of illusion energy.
Try to investigate it further.
Make me an Arcana check.
Mr. Klaude, do you want to check the ring also? I mean, you also got a fancy ring. Wanna help?
Claude kind of shimmies over. What'd you find?
Ring with illusion magic? I'm gonna try to give it a check, but I would like some help if possible.
Illusion isn't my specialty, but I'll do what I can.
Well, I got a natural 20. What the heck? Lirio? Why?
So, as you look at it, you can see bits of elven engraving. Do you read Elvish?
Hang on. Let me check my languages.
I read Elvish.
I do speak Elvish.
So it says, "Another to fool my foes."
Another to fool my foes.
The ring itself seems to be made of some sort of silver material. There's no gemstone or anything on it, only that engraving.
I wanna put it on my finger.
You slide it on,
Yep.
and you have a ring on your finger.
Yep.
Would you like to try to use the ring?
Uh-huh. But before that, he looks at everyone. Okay, I'm gonna use this ring. I hope I don't fall through the floor. Something else happens. So, yeah.
Make me an Arcana check to see if you know how to.
Please make sure to point away from us.
That natural 20 would be useful now. That's a 15.
Oh yeah. So,
Fine.
as you cast whatever's in the ring, a perfect body double of Lirio appears beside you.
Does it move along me? Like I move to the right, move to the right. Is it like a mirror?
It does not, but when you think of moving, it moves.
Oh! Oh! Flip!
This is a perfect body double that you can move freely.
Oh! Can I poke it?
It pokes you back.
Hey!
Hey!
Oh.
Oh.
Claude wrinkles his nose at it, almost in disgust, and spins on his heel away from it. Let's
Hey.
go.
Hey, I'm not that ugly.
Hey, I'm not that ugly.
I never said
This
you
is
were.
interesting magic.
Can I try to check the ring to see if that was like something that can be recharged, or did I just waste everything right now?
It recharges every morning. It's called the Ring of Another Me.
Mm-hmm.
It has a single charge in it right now, but it gets up to 3 charges, and it recharges every dawn.
Oh, fun!
And it can make a perfect body double of you that you can freely control within 60 feet.
I love it.
I wonder if this thing can
it
attack
has an-
too.
It has an AC of 10 and an HP of 1.
Oh,
What if we send this other me to the room to go check it first? Like, I mean, whatever's gonna jump's gonna jump it, not us.
I suppose that would work.
Did you get all that recorded, Jar?
Yes, 10 AC and 1 HP, Ring of Another Me.
Gotcha. And it can hold up to 3 charges that recharge every dawn.
Uh-huh.
It's side note, kind of related, because I also have a ring. Did I ever figure out how to use mine?
Maybe an Arcana check.
Hang on! When I activated Detect Magic, didn't I detect anything from Claude's? If that's the
Oh
case,
yeah, you got quite a bit of magic from Klaude, Vex,
Hey!
and Golgrim.
what
I
did
just
get
glossed
to
over
do-
that because
It's it's
You know.
fair.
I don't have any magic though.
I also got a 15.
it would be from the components in your arm, Golgrim.
Oh, okay.
15.
Mhm.
So Klaude. Let me double check because I don't have that one on hand like I should.
Oh. I have a double me! I just had a perfect idea.
Oh,
You'll see.
So now that you're actually focusing on it, this ring would actually take you quite a while to figure out what it does. Going off what you know for now, this ring is a ring of animal influence. This ring has 3 charges that regain 1d3 charges daily at dawn. While wearing this ring, you can perform one of these actions while expending one of the charges cast. The first one that you know of for now is Animal Friendship, with a save of 13. It does have more abilities, but you'll have to spend more time focusing on it.
Burrito. I'll do that once we take a rest.
But before I go to another room, you see a little tear coming from Lirio's eye, and then he hugs his double. Finally, someone my size to hug me! You see
The,
this little tail wagging.
the copy says the exact same thing and hugs you.
He's just crying right now. I love it!
this is oddly endearing.
What's odd about this double is you can touch it. You can feel it. It feels just like you. Down to the fur, the clothes, the little beads, your weaponry, everything.
Best thing ever. But yeah, we should probably keep going, right? And probably send double me up to go first. So whatever attacks us probably attacks him first. Right?
It would be a good idea.
Okay. Double E! Go up front. And I'm
So-
sorry if anything comes to harm you.
One thing you cannot do with this double is see what it sees.
I know. It's just it's like just sending someone and watching from behind, see what happens when they go in.
So as your double enters in, you see from the opposite side of the cavern something small, hideous, like a monster mixed with a bear and a bat. Jumps out and grabs the double by the neck and wrings it before it disappears into a cloud of smoke.
That just sounds like a big bunch of nope.
Can I try to identify that creature from here?
Go ahead, make me a religion check, please.
Klaude, your department, you want to check too?
Claude has eyeballs. Can Claude do the thing too?
You can. The room is illuminated.
I got a 15 for religion.
Got a dirty 20.
As you watch it, this small bear bat creature shakes its body and releases a bit of green smoke. It dissipates into the air. This is a very common thing. It's a demon called a dretch. Little more than slaves, mostly. Worshippers of dark gods typically use them as bodyguards or pets, but only the very lowest scale of them. Basically, Timmy the Necromancer wanted some protection. Now, in great numbers, they can be dangerous, but one on its own, not too bad.
Oh shit, we attacking the demon flying thingy.
One thing you do know about it is it can unleash deadly attacks with its claws and bite, and should not be engaged super close because it can expel a green gas that is hideous to smell and obscures an area. It lasts for a little while, and you can be poisoned by its hideous stench.
How far is it from us?
A little more than 100 feet now.
100? Ow!
I'm sorry, it'd be less than that, 60 feet. It would have been
Oh.
just at the range of Leary double.
Claude, my
Here
friend,
we go.
my wrench friend, should we shoot this thing down?
Claude squints his eyes at it and grabs the talisman that he's been carrying with him.
As you go to do that, you see the creature look over towards an opening in the wall where it seems to where this hallway, where this cavern seems to lead into a smaller area, and starts to walk back towards it.
Do I have a clear line of sight at this thing?
Absolutely. There's nothing in
Claude
this room.
Is going to take a knee and aim his crossbow at it before looking to Lirio and saying, "I thought you'd never ask," and firing.
So you throw your what was it now? Firebolt?
Crossbow.
Crossbow, rather. Blue. So your bolt flies across the air. Make me an attack roll.
Is Claude's crossbow tiny like him?
22.
Ooh.
The light crossbow.
That will hit.
It would be like something to carry toothpicks in for Lirio. Alright, so I hit.
Ow.
I cry.
How much was that?
I rolled a 1 on the die for damage, so 4.
So, as the bolt flies through the air, it hits the haunch of this creature as it rears back and looks towards the area where it was shot. And it will start to charge that direction. Roll initiative.
There it is.
Oh.
Mm,
I see how it is.
Do I make something
Jesus.
funny or do I do something useful?
This is fine. Everything is fine.
Oh,
Oh no!
well,
This is terrible. For all
Zombie.
of us.
I had a 10. This is not good.
We've got a 1, we've got a 2, we've got a 9.
good on 11.
Wait, so for my halfling feature, natural ones, does that count on initiative?
Yeah, it accounts for all natural ones.
Imagine if you keep rolling
Our
natural
glorious
one.
tech
I
gods
rolled a
to do
natural one twice.
It haven't rolled another natural one.
Do I get to just keep re-rolling until I don't roll a 1? Is that how that works?
No, you get to re-roll once.
There you
Okay.
go. So sorry.
Jesus.
Why has it chosen violence, Goose?
Because I want you to lose this fight. I don't know.
So the damage is already done, but does that count for damage dice too, or just attack, rolls?
It just
and,
counts as for attack rolls.
Okay,
Any
attack-
d20 roll.
Okay. Just wanted to, double check so I didn't screw myself out to damage later.
Yee. Asu, could we get that mapu? While I get everyone's initiative. Alright, so...
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Alright, so we got Claude's at 1. What was your
I
dex
have
bonus,
a-
Claude?
I was gonna say, I have a +3 bonus, sir, so it's a 4.
Okay.
Not great, but...
Lirio, what was yours?
I got a total of 3. I rolled a 2 + 1. We've got so many natural 20s and natural 1s in this session. This is glorious.
That.
I got an 11, which is
Ooh.
the highest I've gotten in initiative in this campaign.
Hooray!
I think.
Golgrim.
I have a 10.
The party of mediocrity, I see.
Thank you.
Hey. Don't call us out like that.
I
None of us rolled over a 10 without our modifiers, and I'm a little salty about it.
So...
The dice bot doesn't like us.
I mean, we got some natural
Oh,
20s, but still.
That is the wrong map, Asu.
I want to do a little thing. Lirio go grabs his book, and then he... Oh.
The one I just sent. The one that we had prepared for this.
This very specific map for this. The map specifically made for this. This map.
B2.
Cusco's poison. Poison
Or-
kill Cusco.
I know your naming sense, so probably fuck too.
Language.
Such language.
You are
This
not
is
wrong,
Christian
Goose.
server.
I would bet money that that's what he called it.
But I'm gonna do a little
Perfect.
Oh
language.
my god. The language in this good Christian
Oh
server.
my goodness.
We
Yes, my
have
cross.
children among us, Ace.
Hello.
Scandalous.
Among Us, where? Where's the imposter?
I don't know, Cyan looking kind of sus.
Yep. Pointed goose.
Wait, I'm Cyan. That's my
Yep.
color.
Exactly.
Damn it. You're just mad because I'm a better imposter than you all.
Oh, but
Excuse you.
Impasta.
Hey, and hide and seek I just did meow.
Oh, stop.
You're a better noodle, not a better killer.
I have murdered a lot of people. You
How
want to know how
were
I
you
got
murdered?
these scars?
I don't
No,
know.
I wanna know how
Grell,
you got this
probably
voice.
from the farm.
Yeah, good chance.
Dogs are also a good chance of getting scars. I know from experience.
Thank you for bearing with us, everybody.
Hooray.
Welcome to the chaos.
Hooray.
So,
Technical difficulties.
at least the internet has stayed stable. Thank you,
Yeah.
internet.
For now.
Last session was a cluster
Don't jinx
truck.
it.
All right, so as I think I jinxed it. Hello.
Hello. We're
Okay,
here,
good.
buddy. We're here, buddy.
Leave it to
Ew.
me to say words. All right. So as combat starts, you hear, "What is it, boy? What do you see?" As a human walks out from the opening and walks over to his dretch. As he looks at you all, he says, "Oh, more subjects come to die. Perfect. Step right up."
What does he smell like?
Smell? I don't like him.
He smells like sulfur, mostly. You don't get that other horrible stench, but absolutely the scent of sulfur.
Oh boy.
He will point his hand.
He does say
Uh,
disgusting, by the way.
Disgusting.
He does point his hand at Golgrim.
Oh.
Oh.
And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as he
Oh.
snaps his fingers and black flames appear on your chest as he casts Sacred Flames.
Oh,
Oh!
That's a 2.
Oh no! That was a natural
oh no.
one! This bot is thirsty for blood. Dang.
It
Bot
appears
was
to be.
my favorite today.
I was hoping
You
to see if
take
he had any
6
silver.
damage as the
take
flame
6
burns your chest. Yes, 6 fire damage. Sorry, radiant damage. Boom.
Oh, still. All that matters is it was the damages.
Ow. The pain.
As his turn ends, the creature he called a dretch rears up, snarls, and bows down and picks up the alkalite, and now the alkalite is riding the dretch. As it will move 20 feet down.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
It will move with the alkalite.
Acolyte
There you
goes, "Meow."
Vex, it is your turn.
Is it? How close is that to me?
That is
Hello?
45 feet away.
If I get close to, well, I don't. Hmm. Well, I'm going to bring out my trident and activate my Crimson Rite of the Storm. So,
All right, so lightning crackles upon your weapon.
let me roll my damage for myself. 3?
Ow.
3 is not preferred, but it'll do.
It's not a 4.
It's not a 4. And I'll move 20 feet closer.
Okay. Oh, Vex
wanna-
moves 20.
Can I hold my action in case it moves close to me so I can stab it?
You may.
Perfect.
Don't come close to me. I got a giant fork and I'm not afraid to use it.
Vex
Exactly.
moves 20 feet forward. And that will bring up Golgrim.
Okay. So I see the acolyte riding on the dretch. I move up. I'm sorry. I move up 30 feet. And I pull out a javelin. And I throw it at it.
All
'Cause
right.
I will move closer next turn.
Right
That
there,
is
that-
a 15.
A 15 to hit which one?
The acolyte. You hit the maid, the wizard first.
That will hit.
Yay. $13 damage.
Ooh.
That was max damage.
How much was that?
13.
13. So you
Yes.
throw your javelin. It gets momentum as it jabs into its chest, pulling him off the dredge and slamming him into the ground, killing him instantly.
Oh god. Oh.
Ow.
Just didn't.
Well?
And I look at my mechanical arm. Maybe she fixed it too good.
You think?
Right after Golgrim comes up Lirio.
So it is me, huh? How is that thing reacting now that its master died?
It hasn't noticed as of yet, or doesn't care.
Ow. Hmm. How badly injured does the flying thing look like?
I'm sorry.
How bad does the creature look like?
It hasn't been. Well, it looks like it has a bolt in its back. It's bleeding, but not heavily.
Hmm.
Its thick hide is keeping it up and going.
Okay. Move me close to Vex, please. And does that my movement let me go there?
You can move right up next to Vex,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna cast okay, flip it. Dissonant Whispers. Make me a wisdom save, please.
$15.
Flip it, it passes. It's gonna take only half then. And it won't run away, but let's see, it's gonna be enough to kill it. Take me. How much? It's half and up or down?
Always round up.
Okay, then he takes 5 damage. Lirio just
Alright.
keeps one of its paws across its head and probably makes a little tiny noise trying to annoy it, but it's not as strong.
Alright, so it doesn't seem perturbed by you. As it comes up to Klaude.
Go, little boy.
It's my turn. The thing is not walking up to me.
No, it's not. It's
Okay,
not its turn yet.
sorry, my peanut brain, the way you phrased that, thought it was walking up to me, and I was like, it moved already, and it has to go through 2 people. What? So I am going to... that's melee range. We're going to do Toll the Dead, but let me double check the range on that real quick.
Ooh, Toda, that is fun. I'm surprised this thing seems to be even more bulky than the dude who summoned him, probably.
So 60 feet. It is within 60 feet of me, yes?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Kill the summoner, dude.
So
Yep.
That
Klaude
means-
is going to let the front of his crossbow fall as he begins to chant a prayer, bringing his free hand up in front of his mouth, and as he finishes the prayer, he's going to flick his wrist, and as he does, a bell is going to toll, and I need it to make me a wisdom save. Please.
And
What?
that's 15 again, sorry.
Okay,
Aw.
sorry, your mic keeps choosing violence.
True.
That's not good.
If it's saved and it's a
It-
cantrip, it won't take damage.
Yeah, it passed. I was double checking my spell save DC.
So
It
as the bell rings, it slaps its paws over its ears and as it does not take any damage, at least none that you see. It will come up to its turn and it will move do, 5, 10, 15. It will move right up next to Golgrim, on the diagonal to his right.
Question,
Oh,
would
so-
the guy on his back fall if he moved?
Yeah, oh, he's already fallen. He's dead.
It didn't move by me, did it?
It did not.
Darn. Okay. Rude.
So it will look at Golgrim and rear back its claws, but as it does, a red portal appears behind it, and black tentacles grab it around its chest and pull it back through.
Oh, thank God.
Oh.
How
Well, the
is
portal-
that reassuring?
Disappears.
Oh, thank the gods.
Are you sure you want to say that early, buddy?
I almost got attacked by a demon. I think this is an appropriate time to say thank the gods.
Fine.
Yes, it
Is
disappears.
that combat over? Is that combat
Yeah,
over?
it's combat
then?
over.
May I go to the body of the poor mage or summoner?
That was anticlimactic.
You think?
It's what happens when you nail the summoner to the floor with a javelin.
Yep. I think it's
Suppose you're right.
As you walk over, the alkalite is definitely dying, but not quite dead. As you come over to his corpse, he says, Marando. And he spits.
Do I understand what did he just say to me?
Do you speak Infernal?
Nope. Not Inferno.
Then you
One-
don't.
The one
Does he
time
still have
I
my
don't choose a
javelin in
tiefling.
him?
He does. He's stuck to the floor by it.
Is he dead or not? I mean, did he
He's
just
not
die after
quite.
spitting
He's
on me?
dying. He will die
Oh.
shortly.
Hmm. I want to.
Say that again. You kind of cut out. I didn't hear.
He's
it.
not dead yet, but he is dying.
Yeah.
Okay.
He will
Well,
not be coming back from this.
Can I finish him off, or do you guys want to do it?
Actually, hold on. So I want to walk over to him, grab my javelin, and just not. I don't rip it out maliciously, but I'm not gentle pulling it out. And I kind of wipe it off on him and look down at him. You know, it's not that smart to do a 2-on-5. Also, aren't you like a kid? Is this like a kid, you said?
No, he's a grown man.
Yeah.
Kept thinking he was a kid for some reason.
Yeah.
I just look at him and just like, who does this? Who is stupid enough to do this?
I am no idiot. Hearts will take your heart soon enough. As he falls back and dies.
Can I
I was
try
gonna tap him with
to-
my
Oh?
trident so he could get electrocuted.
Let me go. Oh no. Lirio just cameras away from the body.
I don't really want a mechanical heart, but I won't say no to it.
I don't think this thing could get my heart even if it wanted. Reason. Vex, have you done frying the guy up?
Oh, Vex didn't. He was already dead. So
Ew.
I was gonna do it if he was still alive.
May I check the body again to see if I find anything on him that might be interesting?
You find he's wearing your average citizen clothing. If it wasn't for the necklace around his neck, you wouldn't know. He has a symbol of what looks to be a black claw coming around and grabbing a human heart.
Oh.
It's about 2 inches long by about 1.5 inches wide.
Is
Do
that
I
all?
recognize it?
Make me a religion check.
Oh, it's religions.
Mhm.
Oh,
Can we
Uh,
all make?
I am ye
Yeah.
of little faith. This is not
Uh,
good.
Other than that, you find a crooked dagger with a bit of dried blood on it,
Hmm.
but nothing else.
Okay. Can I have a religion too?
You may.
Can we all just do the thing?
You
Did,
can.
or
you
did a
can.
13 get anything?
A 13 will not get you anything. You're
I got a
unfamiliar with this figure.
I got a 15.
Dice have chosen violence, and I'm upset.
What did you roll, Claude?
I rolled a 9.
If I roll for it, would I get advantage?
No, I don't think so.
It doesn't have to do with fiends, fae, or undead.
No, not in particular.
Really?
I'll still make an attempt, just to see. Never mind, I know nothing. What's a
So,
7?
Lirio
that's
got it.
15.
So you recognize this to be a symbol of a chaotic evil god. Goes by the name of Hearts, Harts. She's a goddess of poison and disease. Often, people will curse her name when someone dies of any form of poison. But there are some who believe that if you worship her, you are completely immune to poison and disease.
You see Lirio take the color in his hand, he squints his eyes, and he scowls a bit. Yeah, apparently we're dealing with a disease and poison goddess. And would I be able to make it out that could it be possible that she was the one calling us? That voice that we heard before? Would it be possible to be
It was
her?
a masculine
It was
voice
male.
that
Oh,
you
there
heard.
it is. So, yeah, apparently we're dealing with a cultist from a god of disease, and, yeah, I'm glad we killed him, to be honest. But should we keep moving?
Good choice.
So the cavern is wide. You can see two more braziers open up to what seems to be a room of blinding light at the end. A huge bit of fire burns. You can see the entirety of the room is floored in this thick bit of stone. There are two offshoots to this room, other than the one with the stone floor. There's one where the acolyte came from, which gives a scent of still water, and a brazier sits at the other end of it, showing what seems to be a pond, and the other tunnel goes off past your vision. The last one seems to be nothing but a pond with a bit of an island in the middle of it.
So, what do I smell in here, Goose? What does my sniffer tell me?
Make me a perception check.
Smells like human blood.
I would like to bestow guidance.
Yee. Ooh, nice!
21, but let's see what that guidance gives me.
Oh.
22.
Hey!
You smell the scent of brass, iron, wood, still water, eggs, sulfur, sewage. The path that leads to the stone floored room, you smell heavy sulfur. Those two offshoots have still water and that scent of sewage.
Ew.
And iron and wood you can't place, but it's somewhere around here.
So he's gonna point at the water. Those two smell very gross. It is disgusting.
Oh.
Down
Mhm.
that hallway, sulfur, just like our dead friend over there.
So should
That
we?
must mean we need to head that way then.
Oh boy.
More than likely. I suppose there's also iron and wood, but I don't know where exactly.
Well, let's keep moving on and hope we find more answers. If not, the exit would be better.
Yes.
All right. So where are you heading? There's two rooms with water in it, an offshoot that goes off past your vision, or the one with the big blinding light.
Blinding light was the one you smelled sulfur.
Yes.
Klaude is going to nod towards the one that smells like still water.
Why do you want to go there?
Best to clear every avenue before we run headlong into danger.
Let's be careful about it because maybe someone might come looking for that guy and find a dead body. By the way, should we hide him?
I mean, we can make an attempt. I don't really know where we will.
Klaude looks at Lirio. You still have those vials, don't you?
No. One, I'm not touching a dead body in that case from that guy of pure poison and whatever disease is in it. And second, I'm not wasting this precious liquid on that guy. Thank you very much.
Klaude extends his hand up towards Lirio and just kind of opens and closes it. If you won't do it, I will. You didn't touch him. We spill the contents on the ground, push him into grave. He makes air quotes. And we carry on.
We're not using the liquid then.
He just shrugs. You're staying at the back then. If they come looking for him, they'll find you first.
Why
It's a
so
little
grumpy?
harsh. Go,
Why
I
are you so
say, looking
grumpy?
down at you.
Mr. Klaude, are you not used to someone telling you no?
Not
With all respect.
particularly. I've been the one
Then-
who's made the decisions.
True. But that doesn't mean you get to do every single one of them. But in any case, let's just put that body maybe just through in another room or at the corner, and then let's just keep moving. It's not good to just stand still in one place, especially this one.
So what's the plan?
There are no rocks in the room, it's just like a flat out room with nowhere to hide the body.
No rocks. There's braziers. You could throw the body into those, but it would take a while to burn. There's also those pools of water you could hide the body in if you so wish. Well, there's no outcroppings of stone or anything. An oddly empty cavern.
Mm. I want to check the water. Does it seem like it go anywhere, like a stream? Or no?
So there's two outcroppings with water. Are you going to the one with the brazier, or the one next to the room with the stone floor?
Which one is closer?
The one with the brazier.
The one with the blind. Oh, okay. I wanna.
No,
go
no,
check
the. Okay. So as you walk towards it, you can see it's nothing but a small pond, only about a couple of feet deep. You can walk in it pretty easily. This hideous sludge appears over the top of it, and floating on that sludge is what looks like a troglodyte corpse.
Ew. Is that all I see there?
Looks like it.
Mm.
You can go in further and try and discover more, but from here, that's all you can see.
Hmm. Lirio just comes back whiffing his nose. Okay, so there's a troglodyte body into that thing of sludge. Maybe we could just put the corpse close to it and go to the place smelling like sulfur or anywhere else than here. I mean, the room goes deeper, but up to you guys.
As you
I-
walk out of the room next to the brazier, you see that pathway you saw before that seems to lead off past where you had gone before. Disappearing into darkness at the very end. So not the room with the sulfur or the water, but another offshoot.
For God, this place is a labyrinth.
Well, so long as I don't have to go to the water, because that smell is... No. No. I don't really care where we go.
You know
Okay.
what? Let's just move. Let's just move. We're spending too much time dealing with a bag and looking for traps, dealing with a body probably no one's gonna see. Yeah, let's just move on. I think we're wasting a lot of time, and I don't think I'm even helping it.
So, are you heading towards the big bright light or somewhere else?
I vote for Big Bear Blight.
That's where the sulfur smell's coming from, right?
Yes,
Mhm.
heavy sulfur.
Alright, let's go there. He also doesn't like the smell of that room, but Golgrim
Better
has
than
a plan.
sewage.
Much better than sewage. Well, I don't know.
So as you enter it, your feet hit solid stone. Delicate architecture has been placed here a long time ago. It looks almost church-like in the way that it's placed. Intricate arches making diamonds, cracked over time. But as you enter the room itself, to your left you can see what looks to be like a giant hoist with a chain running down it into a brazier. Bits of vegetation and vines are crawling out of the walls. And just in front of you is the biggest brazier you've ever seen. Almost 10 feet across, this circular brazier is taller and wider than every one of you if you stood next to each other.
Oh. Is there anything else in the room? Someone?
Doesn't seem to be anything in the room. It seems to be a very empty chamber. One thing you do notice is a ladder about 60 feet long, leaning up against the back wall on a unlit brazier.
Are there any other exits, or is this a dead end?
Seems to be a dead end, but that ladder over there seems to be your way out. If you bring it back to the first room where you were imprisoned, that's an easy way back up.
Should we bust our way over those stairs, or do you guys still want to do something else? This place creeps me out.
Well, I guess we can take that ladder. Could be useful.
Ooh. What do you
And
think,
I'm
Claude?
gonna-
So the options are take the ladder here, like out here, or take it all the way back to the first room.
Yeah, back to the first room you got into, and put it on the platform, and it will be high enough to get you out. So you'll no longer be trapped in this dungeon.
Oh. Huh. I mean, we didn't stumble on the quote-unquote host so far. That's weird. We just found that tiny guy.
That doesn't bode well.
Let me guess, you guys want to check the other rooms, right?
As you poke your head a little bit further in, you can see what seems to be up to your left a carved human forefinger. Giant, almost 20 feet across, that's touching the ceiling. You can't see any other fingers. It just looks like a elegantly carved male finger pushing up against the roof.
What the heck is this?
And that's to your left about 40 feet, while the brazier is about 100 feet or more away from you, and the ladder is about 300 feet.
Then
What
what,
would you
do
like to
we
do?
do?
Do you enter further? Do you investigate? Are you going to look for traps or anything of that nature? What would you like to do?
I suppose we can look for traps. That would be a good idea, actually. I am gonna look for traps.
So as you go further in, stepping into the threshold, we're gonna take a break, and we'll be back in just a few moments. Thank you everybody for watching, and we'll be right back. Thank you for waiting. We are back. So, as we will pick up with Vex entering the room a bit to sniff out what might be hiding behind any corner. But as his foot falls, you hear the sound of the earth moving and skeletal hands crawling out of the ground before eventually 16 skeletons stand in a line at attention, facing the large brazier. As they face, you hear the sound of a deep voice ring out over the hall. Welcome, welcome to my humble cavern beneath the Hun.
Oops.
Do we see anyone else, or it's just the voice?
For a moment, it's just the voice, before finally a flaming skull appears out of the brazier, glowing this burning, flaming red.
Oh
You see
no!
its jaw move as it speaks. So, finally you've come. I suppose you want out. Is that correct?
Preferably, and with
Yes,
our
please.
lives.
Yes, please.
Are
Come
trapped around
closer.
in this cave.
Come closer.
Can I vibe check this guy? Can I roll an insight?
Okay, what are you trying to vibe check though?
Is that come here so I can kill you? Something like that.
Make an insight.
Let's see, what do I get from this spooky? I got a natural 1. And also, thank you, priest.
You have no idea. Whatever this
I-
guy's intentions are, whatever he wants, you don't know. He
I'm not
repeats
going
himself
close
though.
to this thing.
Come closer. Meet my humble entourage. And we'll have a little chat. of
Can't we
how
have
you
a chat
might-
from here?
I don't like yelling at my guests. Do come closer, if you would be so kind.
Can
Hmm.
I try to figure it out? What the heck is this thing?
Make a religion check.
Yeah,
Vex,
I
you would
was-
have advantage because it's undead.
Oh!
Perfect. Yeah,
That
because
type
I
of
was gonna
time.
ask, like,
Can
I want to know what this is too.
can your boy also vibe check and try and figure out what the fuck this is?
Yeah, you can insight. So Vex, with advantage.
What was it?
Hey,
Yeah.
that's
Religion.
+5
Oh,
for
okay.
insight.
He got a natural 20. Hooray!
Ooh. Wait, no shit. That's a +1, not a 11.
Aww.
Alright, so how much was your religion check, Vex?
Let me see.
Ooh.
13.
This thing is definitely an undead. You're not familiar with the origins of it, but you are able to get that its alignment is neutral evil.
Is it
Klaude, with your insight, in particular, it is not threatening you, but it is not welcoming you either. It's in that phase of getting to know you. It's not going to attack, but it's also not going to let you leave yet. So far, it just seems like it wants to have a chat.
Can I make a religion check as well to see if I know what this is?
Go ahead.
Woo!
3.
What was that?
I got a 23.
You know this thing to be a flame skull, as you might have been able to guess by it's a skull that is flaming. This creature is neutral evil and pretty powerful, not the most powerful. It's definitely capable of flight and more dangerous at a range.
Easily.
You know that they are naturally resistant to being charmed, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, and they absolutely cannot be knocked prone. You doubt that cold, fire, or poison would do much to it, and lightning, necrotic, and piercing aren't going to do much either.
Oh boy.
Hmm.
They're also known for having decently strong magic resistance. And to kill one, there's only one way. To knock it down, deplete it of its life force, and douse it in either holy water, dispel magic, or remove curse.
Oh.
The water that's summoned by a cleric.
Holy water from the cleric.
Are you going to come or stare at me all day? Please, make your choice. The skeletons turn and face you,
Who's
standing at attention.
Who's going first?
Vex will go first.
Okay.
Claude's going to grab Vex's hand and very softly whisper, "Be careful." And he'll follow behind.
Okay. So Vex and Klaude move towards the middle of the hallway made. The skeletons seem to wait for you to move.
I'm following them.
Okay. So everyone, Golgrim, are you going as well?
Yes. Yes, I'm going as well. Yes.
Is there any particular formation you'd like to go in besides Vex going first?
Well, I'll follow right behind him.
I'll go last.
All right. So as you approach, the flame skull turns to you all. Welcome. Tell me, do you know where this place is? What it was?
I know we're in the Harmrim Mountains.
Yes. That would be all you would know.
Would this place look temple-like?
Yeah, would I have
It does
noticed
look very
anything?
temple-like.
A temple, mayhaps?
Yes.
No, that's what Vex is saying.
Congratulations. You have peripheral vision. Yes, it's a temple. But to what? To who? What did this place stand for before it fell?
Have we seen anything that would have given that
Slowly
away?
raise his hand. Is it Goose out of character? What's the name of the goddess of disease again?
Hearts.
Is it for heart, perchance?
No. Although her follower just joined the ranks of the undead. But
Oh.
he was nothing. For
Can
whom?
I make a religion check to see if I know who this was to?
Yeah, go ahead. Make me a lifting check.
And give myself guidance.
I can give you guidance. Lirio comes close to you. I'm pretty bad with gods, but I think I may help you. Let me try. A 1d4.
$23.
As you look around, there's no identifying features. Whatever this place was has collapsed, and this was all that's left of it. The stones are ancient, hundreds of thousands of years old. Exactly how old? You're unable to tell.
Question,
But the one
Goose.
thing that nods it off to you is how the braziers are magically lit. Always burning.
So, Goose,
Yes.
you said this place smells like sulfur, right?
Yes, it does.
Is it the same kind of sulfuric smell I smelled from the village, from the city when it got burned?
It is.
Oh no.
It just hit me right now. It just hit me.
And it's about to hit
It's-
us!
Is the goddess Sierra?
No.
Hmm.
Sierra. What an odd name. Sounds fake. Of course, all names are made up. This was once a temple to Halan, she who walked in fire.
Mm-hmm.
Typing that in chat.
I was gonna say, it doesn't look like it's in the notes.
It's
Yeah.
not, because she's forgotten.
Oh no, oh, the poor baby.
So Claude recognized the Braziers. Does he recognize the name?
You do not. You've never heard of this name in any of your studies.
We're doomed.
This was once beautiful. Hundreds of miles across the Harm Rim. A big middle finger to that bastard payer. But then, it was torn down. Down to its last floor. And we, Halan's humble servants, cursed to walk forever in undeath. By that bitch. Miran and Peya will pay for the torment they caused us. I
And
smell the scent of goddesses on you. I smell the scent of the moon coming from you, blue one. The scent of the mountain coming from the orc. But you, halfling, I smell so much more from you.
Phew.
I smell the scent of light, but not like the light of Pear. Tell me, who do you worship, little man?
Claude bows. I am a broken man. I am between gods, one could say. My service is to whomever I'm bound to by whatever force it is that guides me. Their name eludes me, though.
Step forward. Please approach the altar. Would you like to?
Klaude takes a step forward, but looks the flame skull in the face as he does. I am a man of faith, as you once were, and my heart mourns for the loss of your goddess and your fate. I will carry her with me, in memory, and spread it. Her light will not die here.
That was all I was to ask of you. Place your hands in the brazier. You
Klaude
see the flame skull move down to the bottom of the brazier, and a slot opens up where you could put your hands into the flames. If you really want to keep her memory alive, touch her altar. Alon's flame will choose.
I have no problem carrying her memory, of spreading her word.
Then
Right.
come learn her word. We have no books left. We have no voice to tell you. To learn, you must witness Alon's power. Do you fear it? Do you fear being burned?
Klaude shakes his head. To be burned is to be, and to bask in the light. What I fear is darkness, untruth.
Then place your hands in Alon's flames.
Klaude offers a prayer to whoever is watching over him, asking for protection, but also offers a prayer to Halan, asking for her blessing as he sticks his hands into the slots.
Okay, so Klaude has moved up to the brazier. As you stick your hands in, an unimaginable heat boils. I need
Oh boy.
I was gonna say, was that my internet or his?
I didn't
I
hear.
So, as you place your hands in the flames, I need you to make a religion check, please.
Okay. Why does it choose now to choose violence?
Oh no.
That's an 8.
So, you place your hands in. You feel your flesh boil as it falls off in droves, turning to carbon and nothing, before you're left with clear bones for hands. You scream, fearful of the pain you've just brought on yourself, and you fall back, and flesh has returned to your fingertips. No such blackness has appeared. And the flame skull turns. You are not worthy, it seems. You're the only one who could have been.
Klaude stands and stares back at the flame skull. I am a cleric, a man of faith, just as you were. I know, and you know, we are not all called to the same gods. My tie is not to her. I will not be as inclined as you.
The flame skull turns. No. You didn't try. You don't care. You forget just like everyone. Kill them! Please roll initiative as the archer pull their bows back and the warriors
Ooh.
draw their sword.
Okay.
Please, initiative, please. Cooperate with me, will you? Please.
I see, so we have to
A 19!
18.
Hooray!
Hey, a 15. Much
Watch me
better.
get a nat 1.
Don't jinx yourself. Please do not. Please do not.
Oh, that's a
It's
12.
not bad. It's not bad. This is gonna be fun. Hopefully we'll be toasted to ashes. Right? I'm scared.
All right. So, Lirio, what was yours?
I got a 19.
19. What's your dex bonus?
+1.
All right. The flame skull will go before you.
Oh no!
All right. Klaude, what did you roll?
I have an 18.
An 18. So you go right after Lirio. All right. Vex, what was yours?
I have a 12.
12. That means you go here. Vexums. And Golgi, what was yours?
15.
What's your dex bonus?
1.
You will go after the archers.
Oh no!
Oh, this is gonna be something.
All right. So as combat begins, the flame skull raises up in the air. You're just like everyone else. You don't care. You never cared. No one cares anymore. Not about us. Not about Halan. Not about anything that we were. Burn and pray I don't burn you more. As it opens its mouth, and a giant ball of fire appears as it casts Fireball centered on Lirio.
What? Oh no.
Hey, that's my spell.
Oh no.
Excuse you.
Oh no. Attack save, right?
I need Vex, Golgrim, and Lirio, of course, to please make me a dex saving throw.
Okay.
I can't
Man,
stand
the one time I decide not to become
I got a 22. I got a
a
22.
tiefling.
Oh my god. I got a 22.
I got.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, I got a 3.
Oh no.
Oh no indeed. Oh no. Oh,
That's a
no.
natural one. You
Lord.
can re-roll it, Claude.
Nope, that's
that
not
was
me.
Vex.
That's
That
Vex.
was
Oh.
Vex.
That
Oh,
was
that was
me.
Vex. Oh, that's right. Mm.
We're
Mm.
We're due.
I have inspiration. Can I re-roll that?
What
I don't know where I got
inspiration is it?
I don't
Inspiration
know.
won't- Inspiration
Huh?
won't save you, buddy. It's 1d6. It won't save you. I don't think it
Oh,
will.
never mind.
Yeah, if we were a couple levels higher, I'm planning on taking the feat so I can share my luck with you, but I'm not there yet.
We're
Oof.
doomed. We're doomed. We're doomed. We're doomed. We're doomed.
Yeah, because I have not.
All right.
I'm not, yeah.
So, Golgrim and Vex. Let me double check the rolls real quick.
I don't want to die. Yeah,
I think,
I don't like it.
yeah, 13. Oh, wait, hold on. That's probably the wrong one. Oh, yeah, 3 fails, 5 fails, 22 passes. Vex Golgrim, you take 26 damage,
Welp, I'm down.
Oh no.
and Lirio, you take half that.
So 13, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm at 9 HP.
So, am I supposed to make a death saving throw now or on my next turn?
On your turn.
Okay, so when it comes down to my turn. Okay.
How much
I'm
damage again?
confused on why if you're supposed to do one right when you turn.
26 damage.
Oh, that's
Oh
more than I
my
expected. Actually.
god.
I'm still up, but
A huge
I'm
butt.
not doing great.
So that's the end of its turn. Lirio, you are up.
Okay, time to pull out the big guns. Let me check the range of this spell. A 60 feet long line. How would that look on the map?
It could reach, say, from the gold.
It's not the range.
Brazier.
It's not the range. It's the line itself.
Yeah, I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you could hit just about everyone in anyone in those lines. If you centered it in the middle, you would hit everyone on a single line.
Uh-huh. So everyone a single line. Da-da-da. Okay, on the line down, away from the exit. So the line down. Okay, time to do this, and hopefully it will work, and hopefully it will help. You see Lirio stare in horror at this creature as he clenches very closely his lyre, and he sighs. I can't believe I'm already going to use it. Whoever owned this, please forgive me. And I would like to cast Firewall! Right on that line of all the spells, please.
On all
So
the
I-
enemies.
Yep,
So
on the
60
whole line of enemies. A 60 feet line of fire.
That is way more than 60. What was that, Ace? All right. So, what do I need to roll for that? Dex?
Hang on. Make me a dex save intro, please. And the side I'm choosing to burn the most, it's the in front of the line on our direction. I'm just saying that because on later turns, anything that starts or is there on 20 feet is gonna take the damage.
All right, so that's 3 fail, 1 passes in that line.
Hang on, let me check the map again. Wait a second. The line is thick. Shouldn't be able to hit all of the. Hang on.
Well, how wide is it? If it's only 5 feet, then it can only get these guys.
Hang on,
If it's
let
10
me
feet, it can hit them all.
Hang on, wall of fire. 20 feet high, 1 foot thick. 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick.
So only 1 foot thick, it can only hit this line.
Flip. Oh, actually. Oh, haha, hang on. Da-da-da. Okay, One side of the wall selected by you when you cast a spell deals 5d8 fire damage to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side or inside the wall. So those things are going to be hit later on their turn.
Yup.
Okay, time to roll the damage. Roll first, 5d8. 27 total damage.
Oh yeah, that entire line of archers just gets wrecked.
You see Lirio grab his lyre and all the 4 pearls get out of it as he strums each string really hardly as each of them flows right in front of him up to the skeletons in a holy fire. Well, not holy fire, but a giant golden fire sprays out of there and then just forms a huge wall standing up to the ceiling. And then he looks at the skull. I hope you like this fire!
The wall of fire stretches out, burning the skeletons till they're nothing but carbon bones, some of them flying off, killing all of those archers.
And
as you speak, the flaming skull turns to you and says, "You want to see fire? I'll show you fire."
Okay, and as my bonus action, how far is the skull from me?
5, 10, 15, 20, 40 feet.
40 feet. Okay. I'm going to cast as a bonus action Healing Word on Golgrim. Let's see, what do I get? 1d4 plus 3. You heal 5 hit points as Lirio sent a pearl right at you again.
Okay,
Golgrim,
so I was at -3, so now I'm at 2. Okay.
Yep, you're at 2. You're still unconscious, but stable.
Okay.
Okay, and I want to walk 15 feet diagonally down, please.
There you go.
To the other direction.
Oh,
Not closer to the guy. There.
there you go.
Thank you. And that's my turn.
All right. After that comes up Klaude.
So, what would it like? Would it be a bonus action or a free action for me to interact with the Brazier again?
It would be an action to interact with an item.
Okay. Klaude is. I'm trying to think of what he's going to say. He's going to say, "I don't fear your flames," as he plunges his hands back into the Brazier.
Oh no.
Make me a religion check.
Okay. I would like to cast guidance on myself, but I think that's an action.
I don't think you can, buddy.
16. Better.
How much was
Take
that?
it. 16.
So as you jab your hands back into the flame, once again the flesh bubbles off, and you're left with nothing but bones. But instead of feeling pain, instead you feel a numbness as the flame, bits of it enters through your boned fingers, wrapping up the ulna and the radius, coming all the way up above your shoulder blades, filling you with this agonizing pain. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Oh,
Boy.
this was good. I can't believe I got
Ah.
dropped. I got dropped hard.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Bye-bye.
I was expecting
Thank you,
to get
everybody.
dropped. Bye.
Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Bye.
We are fantasy driven, and we hope you stay fantasy driven too. Have a wonderful
Good
night.
night.
Chelsea.
Night.